What's up, PlayStation Universe? We still got we got another title from Devolver Digital that we saw, and Ernest got to check this out, and it was Crossing Souls. Ernest, what were your immediate takeaways from this title?
If you love the 80s, you'll probably enjoy this game mildly. You've got 5 kids. They find this green, weird, mystical stone that allows you to cross over and see ghosts around the real world. But if you hold on to it too long or something like that, you die. And so one of the kids dies, but he still is around as a ghost. And so in the game, you switch between playing all 5 kids with the one dead kid now being a ghost and able to interact with other ghosts and pass through areas that you can't reach with the other characters. Meanwhile, the other characters each have their own special moves and abilities. The biggest one of them is able to move boxes. Another one has a laser gun he made. It features 80s synth music and a retro pixel art style in this action-adventure game with some RPG elements. They said they were inspired by games like Earthbound and then largely by classic 80s movies such as Goonies, Stand By Me, etc. Because the developers are all from Spain, and the 80s movies from America didn't really reach there until the 90s, and so even though they're around our age or a little bit older, they didn't see those movies until their childhood. So it's one to look out for. I only got to play maybe 5-10 minutes of it. It was fun for the most part. Some of the perspective stuff, since it was this top down but also side view perspective, could make some of the perspective stuff a little bit weird. But it's just another fun title that you kind of expect.
It sounds like a very creative passion project from some of these guys. So you told us a little about what it's like, and it sounds pretty interesting, but how did it actually play, or did you get to play it at all? Did you just get to watch?
Yeah, so I did play, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes. It's you're roaming around your town with different locations that any American town would have. So your home, school, the local shop, etc. And then the main interaction is just attacking, tapping the square or X button depending on the console to fight. And then if you hold on to it, you do a strong attack. And then the abilities sometimes vary. They're contextual. So the big guy who's able to move some of the heavier objects, you just position him next to it and then press in the direction you want to move that object in. So there's then the laser gun is you aim with one of those sticks and just shoot from there.
But it felt pretty responsive overall, or did you notice some hiccups during it, or?
It was pretty responsive. Like I said, the main complaint is that perspective. And then I wonder how long the game is going to be, and if that map is going to be interesting enough to traverse across. If there's going to be too much backtracking, I could see that could be an issue. It's still early in development. It did crash while I was playing, so we'll have to see. But it is coming out for PS4 and PlayStation Vita, so it's nice to see Vita getting some love. But I don't know.
Did they give Did they give a hint as to when it was coming, or?
No release date yet.
It's too early to tell yet.
It's a little bit too early to tell. I'm guessing at the earliest late this year. But I think a good estimate would be early next year. Sometime next year.
So one that you came away fairly positive from, and one you're going to keep your eye on, or?
Just kind of middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
Fair enough.
Good effort. We'll see how it develops onward. Yeah, because it's still really early to tell.
Yeah. Sure. All right. Well, that's what I just thought of. Can't remember the title of Crossing Souls.
Right.
I keep wanting to say something else. Crossing Souls. Yeah. Right. There's so many Souls games. Anyway, so that's our thoughts. That's the final game that we actually got to see at Devolver Digital. So, but we're going to have a lot more content coming for you guys later this week. We're going to be here through till Friday morning, and we're going to have a lot more stuff coming your way, so keep it tuned to PSU, and we'll see you later.